Howdy, howdy, everyone. Yogurt here, back with more Midnight Suns. Hope you're all doing well. And looks like we got to complete our Godkiller research, and Eddie wants to talk to us.
The more I burn off, the more I get to eat. Howdy, partner.
Sounds reasonable.
What's cracking?
You seem quite brisk today.
Hey?
Why shouldn't I be? Got a full 8 last night, just started a new supplement, and I've got a renewed outlook on my future.
Oh god, what new supplement did you take? I don't like this energy.
Can I try your supplement?
Sure, but Gutsplosion Choco-Loaded Peanut Butter Protein Powder is calorically dense, so limit your intake to your 2-hour workout days. Now, I'd offer to spot you right now, but I'm chasing down a story.
Oh?
A story?
I had this revelation. You know I'm a trained journalist. I get a thrill when I break open a big corporate conspiracy or report on a public good.
So you want to do more reporting?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
We've been so busy fighting Lilith and Vampyres with a Y that I haven't had time. I'm feeling this itch in the back of my head telling me to get out there and dig up some dirt.
Seems fair, really.
You have my blessing.
Ah, good. Because I've already started.
Oh, great.
I want to look into Dracula's history with the new breed vampires. What was his grand plan? How did he get into a feud with Mephisto? And is it true that a secret cabal of vampires controls the internet?
That all sounds interesting.
Probably shouldn't say anything more at this point. You never know who could be listening.
Here?
In the Abbey? No one can spy on us here.
Exactly. Wink, wink. Let's keep this between us, okay?
So, Eddie, I overheard what you said about the Dracula investigation.
Ah, crap. You're the last person I wanted to hear that. Look, I'm sure you think it's a bad idea, but...
No. Do you maybe, I don't know, need another set of hands on this?
You want to help me?
Yeah, just like old times.
Why not?
The old times where you got me fired from my dream job?
Okay, like new times. You know what I can do. Tell me how I can pitch in.
What if you're a double agent working for the Vampyres?
Come on, Eddie. You
That's
know
unlikely.
me. I'm barely a single agent. Definitely single. Sort of. It's complicated.
Oh, it is.
The symbiote says you aren't lying, so I guess we can give it a try. As long as you do what I say.
Sure thing. You know, I think this could actually be fun.
Uh-oh.
Really? For who?
Sorry about that.
Just had to go through the banter. Okay, what kind of goodies we get? Yes, yes. No. Godkiller research. So we don't think about what horrible thing Eddie's getting himself up to.
Mysterious secrecy business, and you have got to get over it too.
This isn't about me trying to be mysterious, Ileana.
Then tell them. Tell them what you know about the Godkiller. Right now.
I will, but I need to do it in my own way.
I feel like we should know something.
Oh, you are so frustrating.
Yes, Tony feels the same way.
He does.
But the forces at work here are not to be trifled with. A single misstep could end things for all of us.
And you continuing to keep what you know a secret could end up with the same result.
Yes.
So think that over. But not for too long. We don't have time.
Okay.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
Just occasionally, huh? I feel like it's probably more than occasionally, but we'll go with that. Brock has contacts that Nick Fury would envy. Of course, only a 10th. Okay. Alright.
What have you got for me, boss?
Why not?
Nice, you brought me the good stuff.
Yeah, because you guys
Sometimes
don't need to
I
see
even impress
this.
myself.
Pause. So I don't know when he's
Find
going
more
to talk
foil,
to us about
send it
the
my way.
Godkiller. Maybe now. Hoping. Guessing. Seems so.
Tony and I have been researching this Godkiller as best we can. We've been limited by what's available to us here in the Abbey.
I should hope you have found something by now.
Right?
Well, the fact of the matter is that I have. It's a bit troubling, to tell you the truth.
What isn't these days?
I really need to double-check my findings. There are a few more scrolls I should consult.
But I'll go with the light option because I've been going the light way, but
If you are not ready to share information with me, then
not
I
where I
trust
wanna
you to
go
let me know
exactly.
when the time is right.
I appreciate your confidence in us. However, I fear the time may never be right. Perhaps I should tell you now.
perhaps.
I suspected this blade had a connection to Chthon, but I didn't realize how intimate that connection truly was.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
No.
I feel unclean even saying these words, but the Godkiller wasn't just made to fight Chthon, it's made of Chthon.
Oh.
I'm sorry. This is somehow worse than what I was expecting. Could you repeat that?
What were you
The
expecting?
ancient texts tell of Chthon's last appearance in our plane when the forces of humanity assembled to drive him back, and in doing so, they sliced off part of the Dark God. That part was lost to the ages, until now. It has resurfaced, now forged into a weapon. The Godkiller.
Incredible.
Part of me feels we should throw it into the forge right now and wash our hands of it completely.
Would that actually destroy it? Among other questions. Yes, this. Well, there's what I was saying.
Throw it away so quickly when we barely understand it or what it could do?
You're right, I'm only speaking about my feelings on the matter. Whatever this weapon can do, we need to know. It may be our last hope.
Our only hope.
I feel drawn to it, like it wants me to pick it up.
I suspect you're the only one who could do it. Every attempt I've made to touch it has not gone well.
I knew
Not
it. I
shocking.
knew you were holding back something.
I had intended to consult with Hunter privately before telling the whole team, but yes, now you know.
I suspected it was part of Chthon. You don't normally encounter daggers that immediately make you feel like you want to throw them far out to sea. But if you feel like picking it up, go on.
I can feel the power of it, rising and falling.
I mean, we
Like
picked
it
it
is
up before.
I could use something like that as a nightlight.
A weapon like this is not to be trifled with. I think we're very lucky that Red Skull kept it buried away as deep as he did.
What, was he socking it away for a rainy day?
He probably thought he could use it to kill Lilith.
This world's only big enough for one psycho-narcissist tyrant, I guess.
And now it is ours.
They would all think
and
so.
let nothing stand in our way.
Of course. Never mind.
Oh, knock it off with the mysterious stuff. Just come out and say what's on your mind.
Right?
It's entirely possible Lilith could have an entirely different use for the Godkiller. She could use it to complete Chthon.
Wow,
Oh.
that changes things.
Dramatically.
Hunter, I need you in the war room as soon as possible.
Not surprising.
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome you.
So it's a piece of Chthon. I'm going to assume like a finger
How's
or
it going?
something like that. And it's supposed to kill him, but it could also complete him.
Are you
Right.
feeling all right?
I mean, things have been better.
We're almost there, kiddo. Finish what you need to finish, while there's still time.
I will let you know when I am ready.
Okay, so I thought she was gonna have more to say about what we just, discussed, but okay. Final mission. This is the final mission. Once you start this, there's no turning back. If you're ready, let Caretaker know and the mission will be launched. I think I'm ready. What do you guys think? I mean, you can't vote right now because I'm not live or anything, but I'll just pretend you all said, hell yes, let's go for this final mission. It's good to go. Huzzah! And I realized Wanda had something to say to us, so let's chat with her.
Agatha.
What brings you to the
Agatha.
library at this
My
hour?
God. My brain's
In
dumb.
your reading about Chthon, have you come across anything about a weapon made from a piece of his body?
This is about the Godkiller, isn't it?
It is.
You already know what it's made of. Why are you so interested in knowing more?
I just want to know if it is dangerous.
To who? Chthon? Lilith?
Me?
No, to me. When I came near it, the blade glowed, as if it recognized me.
It recognized you?
Yes, it seemed to respond to my presence.
Curious. I wish I had an explanation for you, but I don't. Since Strange learned of the Blade's more than disturbing origins, I've been doing more digging on the subject.
And?
Well, I haven't come across anything specific about the Godkiller or its apparent tendency to illuminate. I did find one hopeful nugget of information about it that should come as some comfort to you.
Do go on.
Please continue then. I could use all the hope and comfort I can get.
There is reason for both. You see, if Red Skull kept the Godkiller as a means of double-crossing Lilith and protecting himself from Chthon, he was wise. According to the texts I've been reading, only Chthon can kill Chthon. If that blade really is made from him, it's the only thing in all of creation that can destroy him.
That's good,
The
I guess.
question is, are you sure you're up to taking your mother's life in order to end Chthon's? Because the Godkiller now makes that possibility very much a reality.
I mean, I assumed we were going to have to. We've been fighting her this whole time after all, so... But I'm not surprised we have some sort of connection to it, because somehow we're connected to Chthon in some way, because Lilith mentioned it enough times that everything she's done for us. Just don't know exactly what yet, why.
Yes, even if it means sacrificing my own again to do it.
I hope with all of my soul it doesn't come to that.
But I must prepare myself for the possibility that it will. That I will die.
Do not give up hope on yourself, on the life you might get to lead. You have made friends here, and I know they care about you. There are so many reasons to live.
And that is why I must do everything in my power to fight for them. Even if it means I will not experience them myself.
If there's one thing I love about you the most, it's your kind heart. It deserves to go on beating.
And hopefully it will.
I do not.
Oh, yes, you do. Like you said, you die for them. That's what your ancestors would call love. They would be proud.
Just our ancestors?
You, my dear, have the weight of the world on you more than ever now, and it shows. Perhaps getting some rest while you still can is in order.
And you, Agatha? Do spirits ever rest?
Not this one. Not until I know every single soul I care about is safe.
It might be a while before you can rest then.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again.
Somebody else wants to say something. Also mentioned getting rest. I wonder if we actually can. No. I didn't think so. I was going to make us do a mission first. Alright, who else wants to talk to us? Oh, it's just Caretaker. Okay. So, by the powers of recorded episodes, you aren't going to have to watch the little side mission I do and everything before we get ready, just because I want to get Wanda out of being injured for the final mission, and then we'll pick up Much with this view and kick off the final mission here in just a second for you. Alright, so we did a side mission to get Wanda's injuries healed and all that good stuff, and we did a hangout and nothing really
I know
there.
It's late, but we really must talk about the reality of you wielding that weapon.
And Sarah wants to talk.
The Godkiller certainly turned out to be more than we bargained for, didn't it? First, we discover its hilt is made from a member of the Blood. Then, Strange comes to the conclusion that the blade is constructed from the very primordial evil god we are trying to prevent from devouring this dimension.
Sounds very, superhero-y. You think it's dangerous, don't you?
You think it is dangerous, do you not?
I do, particularly to you. I fear that its connection to your collar is a way Chthon could exploit its fissure and break it completely.
You
I had
know
that
about
thought
the
too.
crack in my collar? How?
It's right there, you can see it.
Agatha told me it was fractured during that explosion with Venom. She thought I should know. I'm not angry with you, Hunter, but why didn't you come to me as soon as you realized it was compromised?
I thought she did know. I really did thought... Okay.
You have enough to worry about, Sarah. I did not want to add worrying about me to your list.
You're my charge. It's my job to worry about you. I know I've been hard on you, but I'm here for you, Hunter. This must be the last secret we keep between us. It has to be. There's too much riding on it. That crack in your collar makes you more vulnerable to corruption than ever.
Indeed it does. But I swear we had talked about that somewhat recently, because she told us why she couldn't make another one, because she gave every last bit of her magical ancient being power stuff to make it. But either way. Alright, so we go to bed, and then we should be kicking off the final mission, I would imagine. And lots of fluff that you didn't have to see later. As I said, we are here to pick up the final mission.
Well,
so let's do it.
Are you ready to defy a prophecy?
When you put it like that, of course.
As ready as I will ever be.
Good. I'll give you a moment to get changed.
And to secure the Godkiller, I will keep it hidden until I am ready to strike at Lilith.
Wise, though she can probably sense it anyway. Leave that alone, though.
It's their world now, you know. Deep down, they're not half bad. Humans. Lilith showed me that much.
Now you speak fondly of my mother?
No, I speak truthfully. The best way we can honor your mother's memory is to destroy the monster she has become. Never forget that.
Then what are we waiting for?
You, actually. It's time.
Still amazed by this thing.
I prefer silver for killing monsters, but this gold looks slick.
Hulk arm, shiny.
I better not get a rash from this.
Sure we can't up the fire on mine?
I wonder if there's time to add some cloaks.
That's badass, so everybody's got their Midnight Suns uniform on, even if they haven't unlocked it yet.
You did
That's
all this?
cool.
I mean, not all. A lot, but it was a team effort and a good idea. Not even mine.
I thought it would be a nice touch.
For our first apocalypse together.
Like a very wise young woman once said, we are the Midnight Suns.
A family.
And family is family.
Yeah. So this time?
We all got your back.
Storming the gates of an impregnable temple, facing the mother of demons and gods know what unimaginable horrors inside.
Yes. Only now...
We'll all be doing it in style.
Speaking of which, your turn, boss.
Now, who wants to go save the world?
Again.
I never wanted to live to see this day, Hunter. The Order of the Midnight Suns, risen again. My own kin returned from beyond the veil. Never on my own could I have united such a disparate band of warriors. You did that, Hunter.
There was help.
Before you go, do not count on any more resurrections. These moments are all that remain before the prophecy is either fulfilled or ended once and for all. If there is anything you wish to say to any of us, now is the time.
In other words, we're probably not coming back.
Hunter, hello.
Alright, so there's a few people to talk to.
We've come a long way, haven't we, Hunter?
You could say that.
I'm glad that you finally know the truth, kiddo. Especially going into this fight.
It will not make things any easier.
But you understand now that your mother, Lilith, was not a monster. Everything she did out of love for you.
But in the time since, she has done so much to hurt so many.
True.
I want you to forgive her, Hunter. With everything you know now, it shouldn't be that hard to accept.
Just as I am about to face her?
It may be more important now than ever.
Fair point, really.
She does deserve forgiveness.
I'm relieved to hear you say that, Hunter.
But there's something else?
I might rest easy if you forgave me, too. But I know that's asking a lot, considering everything that's happened.
Yeah, but still.
Of course you are forgiven.
You're a better person than I am, Hunter. Thank you for understanding.
And now?
When you get back, we'll talk more about your mother. It's important you know the person she was before.
I would like that.
If you get nothing else from this, just know that I love you, kiddo. And I'll be with you, watching. You can do this, Hunter. I know you can.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
Hello, child. Or should I say goodbye?
Goodbye sounds more permanent than I hope it is. But...
Oh, Agatha. I have this feeling at the bottom of my stomach, twisting my insides.
That's called fear.
I feel like such a coward.
Pretty sure it's normal.
You're only a coward if you run away. But you're not going to. If you feel lost out there, listen to their voices to guide you back.
Lost? Voices? Agatha, what are you talking about?
Just
I
listen
have a feeling we'll find out.
They will remind you of who you are.
Who I am?
Goodbye, dear. And remember, death isn't the end. It's just a beginning, in dark disguise.
Okay, so...
Don't sneak up on an old lady like that.
Seems even more likely that we're gonna die?
Okay, so it's go time, huh? We totally have this in the bag, right?
To claim victory is guaranteed only ensures that one feels defeat.
Yes.
Right, but you're like a god-killing, mother-thwarting machine. And you've done this before.
Mother thwarting. Yeah, we'll go with that
Your
one.
faith in me, Peter Parker, gives me extra courage. More than courage, we have each other.
I always dreamt of being an Avenger.
Aww.
But now, I'm psyched to be a part of the Midnight Suns.
I do not believe Chthon counted on all of us teaming up and working together.
I doubtful.
So, before we go and commit heavily premeditated deicide, I gotta say something. Okay, so I'm a little nervous about going through that portal. This is my very first superhero team up against a threat of unimaginable power.
And?
Hunter, you're the expert here, and I'm a quick study, but will you count me down?
We can go together on 3 if you want.
On 3 or after 3?
We will go on 3.
I'll do the counting if you don't mind.
I'm okay with this.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. I got this.
You do.
I don't want to be counted down to my first big world-saving battle.
I shall speak to no one of this exchange.
It never happened.
You're a good friend, Hunter. See you out there. All right, I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's go.
But is everyone else ready to go?
Spiderman.
Midnight Suns for life!
I was in a video game once, you know.
Deadpool. I was in a video game once, you know. And you, Miss Wanda?
Is this really it? Are we ready for this?
Yes, and maybe?
I have to be, don't I? I've spent too much of the past year letting people down. That isn't who I am. But it would calm my nerves if I heard it from someone else.
The team has never been more ready, and Wanda, you are its beating heart.
And the most powerful being on Earth, remember?
I know you can.
Wow, my nerves are calmed and my face is tingling. Or I'm blushing? Ah, I'm so pumped I can't even tell.
Both?
Ready or not, we are actually going through with this. But I have no regrets, Hunter. That's entirely because of you.
Thanks.
No matter how difficult the journey, our friendship brought me back to myself. I'm not who I was before Agatha, but you helped me make peace with who I am.
I am glad to hear that, Wanda.
Well, any final advice?
Do not forget to
ass. And that.
All right. I'm ready to have words with your mother.
Makes it sound so comical.
So, this is it.
This is it.
It appears so.
I, just wanted a moment to talk to you, you know, just in case we, never get a chance to again.
Does already sound defeated.
I would be lying if I said I did not harbor the same fears.
Right? Just look around. I mean, this could be the last time we're ever together.
It could.
I've just gotten used to our weird little family, and I'm not sure I want to lose it. And you're the biggest part of that. You brought this team together in a way I couldn't. I have a ton of respect for that, Hunter. So, you know, don't die.
I will try very hard not to
Nico,
die.
You were the first to treat me as a person, not just some ancient weapon.
Well, yeah, that's because you're awesome. I just thought you needed a friend.
But you did so much more than that. I may lead the Midnight Suns, but you are the team's heart.
Hunter, you do not get to make me cry in front of Tony Stark.
I am so sorry.
It's fine. I'm fine. Just kind of caught me off guard is all. You know, we're still gonna hang out when all this is done, right?
Plan
See,
to.
Now you have a reason to win.
Okay, you convinced me. Well,
Winning is good.
I guess it's time. I'll see you on the other side, Hunter.
Lord knows I'll see you. See you on the other side.
Can you smell it?
Victory.
Smell what?
Chaos and uncertainty. It saturates the air.
Oh, that. Ah, how funny. I mean, it was pretty obvious.
This is your favorite part, is it not? The excitement of not knowing how this will all end?
You know me well. Almost better than anyone. It suddenly occurred to me, this might be our last conversation.
Do not say that.
Everyone keeps saying that.
You have been one of the closest friends I have ever had, Hunter. I want you to know that. If we are to die, I would be proud to do it by your side.
Oh, Ileana.
Likewise.
Let's not get emotional about this.
I would be honored to die by your side.
Dying is not the best outcome. You do know the plan, yes?
I know the plan.
Good, because I was making my last post to Superlink, just in case. Well, it's almost time.
Ileana.
No. No goodbyes. See you out there, Hunter.
Indeed.
I like this suit. Reminds me of something I would wear when I ruled Limbo.
I do dig
Should
the
have written
suits.
a will or something. You know, like a responsible adult.
Who would receive your earthly possessions?
I was wondering that too.
Ileana gets my comic books. She'll say she hates them, but she sneaks into my room and reads every new issue. Peter gets my favorite controller that I, tuned a bit. Not to cheat, just to make the rumble feel more authentic. And I'll think of something special for my little brother.
The Hellride?
No, I won't. I'll mess that up too.
Robbie, what is wrong?
I'm not the kind of guy who comes back from something like this, Hunter. I don't really mind it. We're doing something that matters here.
True.
But Gabe, he deserves more than this.
I'm pretty sure you're coming back and I'm the one that's not.
Robbie, I am counting on you to survive this.
Okay, sure. But why?
Because you need to introduce me to Gabe, and you cannot do it if you are dead.
Extremely logical.
I don't think it's that easy.
Listen up. I need you to keep him safe.
Of course I'll keep Gabe safe.
I was talking to Sparky.
Yeah, okay. I'll introduce you after. I promise.
I will hold you to that.
So, we're doing this? For real?
That's that, or
Let's
let
hit
the
the
world
road.
end. Which, you know, doesn't go up. Just look at hulking Venom over there, even. Well, okay, I mean, then there's Hulk, who's actually a Hulk, but, you know. Venom still just looks disproportionately huge next to them, and it's funny.
Whatever's on the other side of that portal, this isn't goodbye. That kind of talk trips you up. If you already think you'll lose the battle, no point in fighting it.
It's a fairly good point. Most of the time, I would say that's true.
No need to act tough. I am also concerned for what may come of this.
It's like you're having a conversation with yourself. I'm not concerned. Not for me, not for any of you. We're the Midnight Suns, and after today, the whole world will know what that means. You think this is a big moment, don't you? Fine. If you have something to get off your chest, say it. Whatever helps you shake the jitters loose.
It sounds like you have something to say to me.
Yeah, okay. The stories Sarah and Agatha told about you, to me it sounded like nostalgia and heartache. I used to think nobody could live up to that.
And then
Well,
you met me and
I was
realized...
Wow.
Damn.
No, listen. You don't live up to those stories. You exceed them.
Wow.
I'm not sure why the world's greatest demon hunter opened up to a guy with fangs, but I'm glad you did. And what you did for Carol and I? Who knows what the future holds? But if it all goes well, I want you in my wedding party.
You are getting married?
Shh, come on, Hunter. It's way too early to broach that subject. All I'm saying is that if it does happen, save the date.
All right.
However this ends, what we do today matters. Carry that with you, Hunter.
I will. Thanks, Blade.
You can call me Eric.
Thanks, Eric.
Regretting this already.
Oh, Charlie, I am sorry, but you cannot come with me this time. I have to do this alone.
Good, that means Charlie stays safe.
You have waited for me before. Now all you have to do is wait a little bit longer. Can you do that for me, girl? Oh, that is what I thought. Do not worry. I will not be gone for long. Promise.
I know how those conversations go all too well.
Just warning you, I'm not really one for sappy goodbyes.
No?
Nah, it's a waste of time. Big hugs, back slaps, a couple tears. If we're going out fighting, I'd rather get in a couple of laughs first.
Your new uniform does not wash easily. Do not fill your farting crackers at the sight of Lilith, and all will be well.
Excuse me? Farting crackers?
Yes. Farting crackers, breeches, trousers.
Farting crackers.
Huh?
Trust that this would have been a very funny joke 300 years ago.
You know, Hunter, I just want to say thanks. After everything we gabbed about, I think you really started to rearrange my thinking about life.
Every day counts, my friend. It is not the quantity, but the quality.
I've had the quantity. Glad to know the quality.
We should probably move along.
Right. Enough chit-chat. Let's go save the world.
Yes.
Hunter,
more chit-chat
waiting for
first,
the light
but...
to turn chartreuse?
I do not understand what a green light has to do with this.
Never mind. Let's go show an elder god its place in the universe.
Before we go...
Got something to get off your chest, Hunter?
Yeah, here we go.
Neither Chthon nor Lilith has seen a display of your power from beyond the stars.
Oh, how I hoped someone would egg me on about going binary. Rest assured, Hunter. I'll make sure to give you a call out on comm so you don't miss the celestial fireworks.
Well, I suppose this is our last breath before plunging into battle.
Nothing is assured, so before we go, it's my turn to speak. I've heard Deneb 7 is an entire planet devoted to... Look, it's quite literally a party planet.
Yeah.
So, let's stop the prophecy, kill your mom again, and then log off to party.
That sounds like a good plan.
Are you team party planet, Hunter?
Your offer is accepted, Carol.
That's the spirit, Hunter. Ah, I can see it now. Hunter and Carol. Full vacation relaxation mode. No Lilith, no Chthon, none of Robbie's bad coffee.
Is it really that bad?
I think he strains it through the Hellride's carburetor.
Oof.
Yes, we should leave that behind as we party.
That settles it then. Ready to bring Chthon down?
To go to the party planet? Hell yeah.
May the stars sing of our victory.
Sounds like Ryza. That's a vacation planet.
Whew, chills. Gotta remember that one. It's inspiring.
So, this is it, huh? End of the world? All of us riding into the big showdown like it's the OK Corral?
I do not know what you are talking about.
It doesn't matter. Listen, I find this kind of thing easier if I have something to look forward to after. So
Makes
when we
sense.
finish putting your mother down, no offense, then it's cookout time at Casa Stark. Let's make Strange bring the hot dogs. As long as they're from this dimension.
I was about to say, do you trust him to bring real hot dogs?
I cannot remember the last time I was not worried about something. If we do succeed, then a party would be wonderful.
I'll put you on the guest list then. Don't worry, we'll keep it small. 300 tops.
Well,
that is
I do not want to hinder your
small.
party planning any further, so I think...
Actually, there is one thing. I don't say this lightly, but you really helped me. It's not often I'm out of my element, but this abbey and everything in it wasn't even on my personal periodic table. You got me comfortable. You saw my weakness and guided me through it. So from the bottom of my heart, thanks. Seriously.
Happy to do it.
You are a good man, Tony. I am honored to fight alongside you.
I'm a pretty cool boss, too. At least that's what they tell me.
I will have to take your word for that.
Well, all right then. We're not going to accomplish anything by standing around here gabbing. Let's go save the world. Again.
At least somebody else is saying again. I'm still amused by fart crackers. And overwhelmed by the amount of conversation we have, but that is okay.
Become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company. After all the ancient books I've studied, it feels so odd to be standing here and know that I may be in the final chapter of my own story.
I cannot say how that would feel.
It's uncanny, really, and to be with you to share this moment.
Is there something wrong?
You've given me such confidence in myself. And yet I know so little about you, it's impossible to return the favor.
I have not been lurking around the Abbey trying to keep things from you, if that is what you are worried about.
No, that's not it at all. It's hard to put this feeling into words. You helped me regain clarity about my place in this world, so maybe it's my confidence that's causing me to see things that aren't really there.
It is possible. Confidence can become quite intoxicating.
I feel we have so much more to discuss.
The day grows long, and every moment is precious strange.
This conversation isn't over. It's merely paused until a quieter time presents itself. Until then, the battle awaits.
I like his outfit. It's very Assassin's Creed. Assassin Strange. Just get a screenshot of that.
We made it this far. You ready to see
Flaming
through?
Shield's a nice touch.
As best I can.
I have no doubt it'll be your best. Whatever comes next is not fate, destiny, or prophecy. It's where you led us.
This was a team effort, Steve.
No need for modesty. I get it. I'm uncomfortable with praise as well.
But really, you all...
I mean it.
Helped a lot.
Let's get a move on.
Nothing else to say?
The time for fancy speeches is over. Now, we get the job done.
Indeed. I'm not exactly sure what Hulk's gonna say. His Midnight Sun outfit's just sick looking. Hang on, I gotta get a photo of this. Pause. Picture taken, let's see what he has to say.
Hulk ready to battle!
We did not have time to get to know one another well, but I am still honored to enter this battle at your side.
Hulk not have words, so Hulk say excited to crush demons to pulp.
That is the kind of attitude I like to hear.
Right,
Hulk
indeed.
not interested in more blah blah blah. This boring. Bring on bad guys.
Right.
Well put.
Let us get on with it.
Hulk not like lettuce. Bleh.
What the fuck is this? I guess let's get on with this made his sounded enough like lettuce. It's odd that they're the last three.
Finally!
Ready to eat your way through an army of demons, big guy?
We hunger, but demons are dry and stringy, like overcooked meat.
Hunger is the best spice.
We prefer rosemary.
I just realized it's because they're DLC characters, so all the main ones are down, and then all the DLC ones are up here.
You look... It is good, but different. How does it make you feel?
Powerful. We will rip the flesh from their tendons and drain the marrow from their bones.
Love the team spirit.
Indeed.
Hunter, before you go, Eddie wishes to speak for himself.
Of course. Do you need some privacy, or...?
Hey, before we crack into the appetizers, wanted to say, thanks for saving me from Lilith, for welcoming me into the Suns, for everything.
I understand, Eddie. You are welcome.
I don't think you do understand. I've been here before, at the precipice.
I understand how you feel, especially given everything my mother put you through.
Yeah, that's
I
no
won't
joke.
lie, the symbiote and I are both anxious as hell right now. But I don't want to talk about Lilith. I want to talk about you. Sometimes the apple falls miles away from the tree.
You do not need to thank me, Eddie.
Well, if you say so. Well, if we're really gonna do this, guess I should suit back up.
You would stand a better chance than as just your human form.
I know this is meant to be a serious moment or whatever, but come on, can we talk about the fit for a second? Mine smells like new car.
Always making jokes, even at the very end.
It's the best time.
No, I've got more. I'm just saving them for when we throw a rager later. I want to see the Hulk crush a piñata with his hands.
We all need to survive before we can celebrate.
Funny.
No one is allowed to die because I already made them RSVP. That's how it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you usually prepare for a life or death situation?
Meditate, write in my journal, pray to the flying spaghetti monster. Oh, you were being serious. Listen, these goodbyes aren't really my thing.
How so?
I don't stick around long enough to get to this point. I always peace out before things get too mushy.
Yeah.
It's not like I've never done it. I've said adios to people who never came home. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend.
Saying farewell is never easy, especially when the outcome is uncertain.
No dying on me, Hunter. I'll be mega pissed if it takes another 300 years for you to come out of your sleeping beauty coma. You don't want to see wrinkly old pool. I didn't either when I clicked on that link, but I live a safe search off kind of life.
Never has a threat sounded so sweet.
Well, that's what you get when you're with me. Anyway, break a leg out there. Not your own, though. You don't heal as fast as me.
Is that supposed to bring me good luck?
Breaking the legs of every creepy crawly so they can't fight back? It's called strategy, Hunter.
He's not wrong.
You know, I've come back from the brink of death a couple of times. Started to feel like I was immune to it. But something about this coming battle is making me question that.
Some of us may not return from this. Are you sure you are ready?
Well, I've been a living vampire for a long time. Might as well explore the alternative.
Hopefully you don't have to.
That is actually funny.
But it was funny.
I have my moments.
Skull, shoulder.
I know we haven't gotten
bracers
to
are
know
cool.
each other very well, but I've admired watching you from the sidelines as you led this team through one victory after another. After this is all over, I would like to know you better.
Thank you, but we should not get too far ahead of ourselves. We must focus on the task at hand.
How are you feeling about the upcoming battle?
'Tis a fair question.
My mother has assembled a mighty army, but they are no match for the combined might of the Midnight Suns.
I admire that optimism.
But you do not share it.
Maybe. I don't know. If nothing else, I'm glad you'll be watching my back.
Yes, we all have to watch each other's backs today.
That's a lot of backs. I mean, have you seen Hulk's? It probably counts for 3.
Then
At
it
least.
is good that we all have 2 eyes. Come, Doctor. We cannot stall any longer.
No, you're right.
It's time.
What is your catchphrase? It is time to morb?
Close enough. Let's do this.
Wait, we still have something else to talk to Morbius about?
What is your catchphrase? It is time to morb?
Close enough. Let's do this.
No, it just had it there. Okay. That's everybody talked to. That's everything done. Good, good, good. We are ready to go through the portal.
I was getting hungry.
You and Venom share that in common. Alright, so let's get on with the final battle, shall we? I know I said shall we, but this episode's already gotten really long in the tooth, as one might say. So I'm gonna end it here, and then the next episode will be the final episode. So yeah. Wasn't planning on doing it that way, but I didn't plan on quite as much conversation. I'm glad we had it all because it was worthwhile and it was good for the story, but don't want a potentially 2-hour episode, and you guys don't want that either, so I'll pare this down to as much as I can. Well, I had been, anyway. I will have pared this down as much as I can, and yeah, I will see you for the next one, which will be the final battle, unless they throw another curveball. Until then, take care of yourselves out there, stay safe and healthy, thank you for watching, don't be dicks to one another, and I will see you in the next one.